Welcome back to another non-toxic vlog. If you're new here, about 3 years ago, I switched to living a clean, non-toxic lifestyle, and I share that with you in hopes to help you do the same. Ben and I are about to go to a housewarming, so I'm just wrapping up a little gift. I got this olive oil and balsamic vinegar set. Before we head out, I'm just packing up some homemade pizza dough that I made. I actually prepped it. We are going to make some homemade pizza tomorrow. I did make homemade pizza in my last video, so I'm not going to show it here, but I was so happy with how this turned out. I'm kind of experimenting with my pizza dough recipe, trying to perfect it with flavor and just the overall crust. I think this one was a winner. I cannot wait to make homemade pizza tomorrow. We had such a nice time with our friends and their friends at their housewarming. I'm just taking off my makeup for the day. I've gotten into a really good non-toxic routine. I'm taking some of this oil cleanser just to break down all the makeup on my face. You can also use jojoba oil. My filter baby, filtering my water that I'm using on my skin. I'm gonna also go in with a mask. I've been really trying to be consistent with the masks that I use every day and just kind of exfoliating. This is one of my favorites by Juice Beauty. It's their green apple peel. It's like an at-home chemical peel, and it does a really great job at kind of like making your skin feel new again. And then finishing off with some nighttime skincare, I'm going in with the Cocoa Kind eye cream and just some little eye masks, and this makes me feel like I'm at an at-home spa. I love doing this at night, even in the morning. It's just something that I really enjoy. Lately, I've been really intentional about how I spend my mornings. I've been reading the book Atomic Habits, and I know this might sound cliche, but it has been life-changing. Truly, I have been really prioritizing waking up in the morning, not looking at my phone, grabbing my bone broth, and reading Atomic Habits in the morning, because one thing I've been wanting to do is read a little bit and not jump straight into social media. So this has been really helpful to kind of start this habit while reading this book. I've been super consistent. I drink my chicken bone broth every morning, you know, and in the book they talk about kind of stacking your habit. As I drink my bone broth every morning, I've been reading while I drink my bone broth. I hope to carry this throughout even after I'm done reading this book. So if you have any other book recommendations, almost done with Atomic Habits, let me know. And if you haven't read Atomic Habits, I highly encourage you to do so. I'm all about those cozy mornings. This morning, Ben and I spent a little extra time together before he went off to work. We grabbed some coffee at a local coffee spot and just walked around a little bit before I came home and cuddled with Milo on the couch. And he is my soul dog, truly. I have to get some content edited and posted this morning, so I am working on that, but I am going to get to my Atomic Habit. Excited to see your new house. This weekend we are actually driving down to Charlotte to go see the house. My parents are driving down from New Jersey, and we're actually going to start renovations, which is a lot sooner than we had anticipated. Ben and I will be down there for about like a day, not even. We're driving down, we'll do stuff on Saturday and a little bit on Sunday, and then drive back on Sunday. Since we're driving down, we'll have my car and my dad's truck. I'm gonna pack up things that we don't think we're gonna need until January. All of our fall decor, any like summer clothes. I'm gonna start doing that. I have some boxes that I had saved from like big packages, and I also have a bunch of stuff back here that I'm donating. In a few weeks we are going back to North Carolina for Thanksgiving, so we'll take another load, and the goal is to probably only rent like a really big U-Haul to get like all of our big stuff down there, so most of our stuff will already be down there. This weekend, as far as like demolition, we are focusing on knocking some walls down. We might demo the entire kitchen, redo the floors in the entire house because they do have original hardwood, and we're gonna like sand them down and refinish them. One of the biggest things would be to set up security cameras and change the locks on the house, and so that's like our biggest thing, our main thing, but my dad said that we can probably start on everything else. Dad's a contractor, so he's helping us with all the work and labor, so that's gonna be really fun. And then Ben's parents are gonna help out too. It's gonna be like a huge family affair. I'm really blessed and thankful and grateful to have my dad, my mom, and Ben's family to help out. We're really excited. I keep waking up in the morning just like a kid on Christmas, so excited to start some packing. Ever since my husband and I rented our first apartment, we knew we eventually wanted to buy a house and flip it and start our flipping journey. So it feels really exciting and a really great new chapter of our life that we get to start this. If you are new here, we just bought our first home together and we are putting our passions together of interior design and real estate to flip our first home and eventually start a business out of it. I love interior design, styling. I actually started in the corporate world of commercial interior design and quit to pursue my own journey of content creation. So I do that on the side of everything that I share with you. I know that I want to get back into interior design and I feel like this is just going to be a great way to do that. So we are really excited. It's also a kind of a bittersweet moment because we've lived in our apartment for about 3 years. We love the DMV area. We live in the Arlington area and everything's super walkable. We love being able to just wake up and go walk to a coffee shop and just be really close to our friends. We made lots of friends in our apartment. It's definitely a bittersweet chapter and we are moving away from all the friends that we made and moving a little bit farther from my parents, but we will have my husband's family closer to us. So we are taking a little bit of a leap of faith and we're gonna have to kind of build up our life again, but we are really excited for this next chapter. Happy Friday. We are driving down later today, which means I need to pack the car. I have a bunch of boxes that I've packed over the few days. My parents brought these big plastic bins that I need to fill. I just reserved at the loading dock, so I'm doing this all by myself. Ben is at work, lots of heavy lifting and stuff, but I do have the cart, so I'm just gonna like roll that around. We finally made it. We drove late last night and it's finally time to go to the house. It feels like Christmas Day. I did not film before shots on my camera, but I did on my phone, which I will be sharing some more on TikTok. We have gotten so much work done so far. We knocked down the wall, demoed the kitchen. We are getting to work. I am putting myself to best use. I can't do too much of the hard work, but we needed some light in this living room as it was getting darker earlier. My dad started on the floors and we ended up going with an LVT just because some of the floors were really not in great condition. We opted for this and I think they look so good. We got so much work done. I ended up staying a few more days than Ben. Ben drove back. There is still a lot that we need to work on yet, so we might even be moving into a house that isn't finished yet, but we will keep you updated.
Happy Christmas.